very good morning everyone. It's me again, Brian from The Boring Husband. Okay, today we're going to talk about the favorite topic in the world, and that's me. Okay, everybody loves to talk about themselves, so this video is a very easy one. But for today, the video, I wanted to make it a little bit more personal. So basically, these are 5 mistakes that I made in my so-called little investment career. And I'm gonna be really upfront with them. Okay, so y'all see the channel, right? Like the videos, wow, like I swapped Nvidia for 80%, that kind of shit, earning this, earning that. Okay, but that's good. Those are real. Okay, absolutely, I'm enjoying the gains. But along the way, okay, let's be real, I cannot be right all the time, and I've been wrong many times. Okay, so I'm gonna be really honest about my losses today. Okay, I've also screenshot some of these silly bags that I'm still holding in my portfolio. Okay, you can see that one of them is already down 80% and I'm still holding on to it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think we have to be honest here. If I can get everything right, okay, I'll probably be like, I don't know, like top of the world. So since that's not the case, I'm running this cute little YouTube channel because I make mistakes too. Alright, come, let's take a look at the five things that I wish none of you would ever have to, well, go through lah. Okay, number 1, know an investment from a trade. Okay, I'm going to use very specific examples to illustrate my points here. You see the screenshot, I hold this stock, NNDM, Nano Dimension, 3D printing company, one of Cathy Wood's favorite stocks, high growth stock, no PE, low FCF, and overall an industry that's not fully developed, very high growth. This, unfortunately, as you can see from this beautiful 80% loss, is a trade. Okay, but silly me, okay, back then I don't know what got into me to buy at 12 and hold and no stop loss control measures, okay, but it's what it is, okay, and I'm now at a 80% loss on this stock. Okay, I think if I look back, there's a few things for me to consider for this. Number 1, the industry itself. This stock is in the 3D printing industry. It is not a stable industry. It is not an industry anywhere near maturity. And of course, with any new industry that is fueled by cheap money, okay, that's not the case. So the stock has come to a complete standstill. This stock is a momentum stock. It is a trade. Okay, and I think for all of us here today, we should always be very clear when we buy a stock. Is it something that I'm going to buy and hold, or is it something that's just going to flip for a few months? Okay, I think to of course answer this question, okay, everybody has different views on their own industries, okay, but 3D printing industry is not a mature industry. It's not one that I would say I have utmost confidence that I can pass on to someone else in future. Okay, of course, if you compare that to maybe, let's say the example I have here is Google, correct? If you compare it to Google, wow, big company, cash flow, PE positive, I dare say that they actually have a plan. Okay, so Google, of course, based on my own investor bias, is clearly an investment, and I have tons of Google in my long-term portfolio. Okay, so point number 1, know an investment from a trade. Point number 2, okay, know a bull market from a bear market. Okay, very important. You must know when the market is in an uptrend and when the market is in a downtrend. Okay, for this, I like to tell myself that TA, technical analysis, is strongest when it's the longest. Okay, meaning to say that if you're going to take the moving average indicator, the 1-day moving average or the 10-day moving average is pathetic compared to the 200-day moving average. Okay, so the longer the indicator is in terms of days and duration, I would say the higher the chance that the indicator cannot be wrong. Okay, to this end, for those of you who are following me, I love to use references like golden cross, death cross, whatever. Okay, we should know, okay, when the market is bull and when its market is in bearish. Okay, and as such, okay, we should look at these indicators and I guess not just look at them, but also trust them. Okay, I would like to also quote that, to know a bull market from a bear market, you want to use the Fed as the federal interest rate as an indicator. That, based on historical evidence, has been right more than wrong. So I guess it's also good for us to say that if the Fed is increasing interest rates, that is a sign that the market may go down. But bear in mind that the market is always a leading indicator. So if y'all can see that the market bottom like what last year in Q4, okay, so you'll never be able to predict that ahead. Even the TA itself is always a historical indicator. The death cross always forms after the stock has reached an all-time high. It never forms before. Okay, so all these things are all lagging indicators, but when they, I guess, indicate themselves, okay, is when you want to kind of take them seriously. Okay, number 3, buy and hold. Okay, so I think there's historical evidence to suggest that if you buy and hold a stock okay, is better than if you go in and out and try and predict its highs and lows. Okay, I think that is correct to some extent, but if you see the screenshot here, I'm holding this beautiful stock. All of you can laugh at me in the comments. I take it because I was young and foolish. I hold this beautiful stock called TT International. SGX stock, don't play, delisted. I am stuck with it. Okay, if you ask me what to do with a delisted stock, to be honest, I have no idea. I just know that it's in there and my money is just stuck there. Okay, but as you can see, it's only 100 shares or I think 1,000 shares. Very little, just a few $100. Okay, but this stock is to me a reminder that you cannot buy and hold and assume that the stock will go up forever, because if the stock gets delisted and you whatever don't sell it off or rights or whatever nonsense lah, okay, then you are stuck with a bag, and this time it's a bag that you can't even get you can't even cut loss on it, okay, because it's not even publicly traded anymore. Okay, so for those of you who know the TT International story, you will know this drama. Okay, but this stock is proof that you cannot buy a stock and leave it there and assume that nothing will happen to the company. Okay, of course, like NNDM, okay, Nano Dimension, if I sell it off today, yes, I sell it off at 80% loss. I still have some money to buy taping once a day for the next month. This stock, unless there's another bigger fool than me, no one's going to buy it, okay? Number 4, the fourth thing that I don't want people to make, okay, and also the reason why I left it at number 4, because 4 in Chinese also is die, okay? Crypto projects. Okay, I have made mistakes with crypto projects. I will be very upfront with it. Okay, so 2 crypto projects that I would like to name today that I cannot declare that they are a failure, but at least I have lost money in them. Okay, number 1 is Vivi. It's an NFT project. Okay, those of you know Vivi was very hot with the gems issue. Okay, I dumped a few thousand inside. I did not get out on time, and now the biggest fool is not Mickey Mouse, it's me. Okay? So always be careful when you put money in all these strange crypto projects. Money go out of your wallet very easy, money come back in not so easy. Second crypto project, this one probably has a little bit more, I would say, weight to it, considering that it is backed by crypto.com. Okay, but as we all know, no crypto project or very few crypto projects were spared during this crypto winter. The project that I backed was Chronos. Okay, Chronos, it's I forgot what it was lah, to be honest, but I know I lost money in it. Okay, but it was doing like some yield thing of I think 10-12%. We all know that's not sustainable, but back then, I don't know, a year back, impulsive, greedy. So once again guys, for crypto projects, I don't think I'm the only one here that lost money on them. That's very unlikely. But I think that when it comes to this on-off projects, NFTs kind of thing, everyone should just put in that single digit percentage of your portfolio to play and mess around with it, but really risk control, make sure you do that. Okay, and the last point that I have for today, okay, one mistake or rather one thing that I could change, okay, is that I think that as an investor, I can't say I'm very smart lah, okay, but especially not with the past 4 things that I mentioned, all the money I've lost, okay, but I would say that I should, okay, when I encourage all of you to trust in your own skills and your own intuition a little bit more. Okay, I think that there are a lot of opportunities that I missed and I regret. Okay, so if you look, for example, Nvidia, okay, I did not buy 100 shares of Nvidia, unfortunately, so my life didn't change with the 80% up. Okay, but if I trusted myself a little bit more, okay, and I trusted the indicators, I think I could have done a lot better. Okay, so along the way, definitely when the market's going down, like last year in Q4, we are very scared, correct? Like, we are scared, and like, even when I DCA, okay, I'm lying to myself if I say I DCA, because DCA implies that you put a fixed amount every month without fear, right? Okay, but even as I DCA every month, okay, I would say that last year, okay, if I look at the amount I invested month on month, okay, from January 2022 to December 2022, it was definitely not the same amount every month. Okay, at the start of the year, it was a lot more. As the fear went down, as the market went down, I actually put less. So that, human, right? Okay, and some of this is the first bear market, or rather, as an active investor, the first bear market that I'm living through. So I assert my rights to make mistakes. Okay, but overall, okay, just a very quick summary once again from point 1 to 5 in less than like 1 minute. Okay, so number 1, know an investment from a trade. If the industry is a high growth industry, it's probably not going to be an investment now. Okay, number 2, bull and bear market, 2 things: golden cross, death cross. Look at the moving averages. Fed interest rates could be a possible one. Third point, buy and hold. No way. Watch your companies. If you know that they're going down, pull out. Number 4, crypto projects. Nothing else needs to be said there. And number 5, trust yourself. Thanks guys.